guys, it's a new month, it's new hair, and it's a new series. Actually, it's not a full-blown series, it's just a two-part look on Disney princesses. This week I'm going to take a more subjective, more personal look at them, and next week I'm going to talk about some objective history about the Disney princesses. Sounds really fun, right? Well, it better, or why am I even doing this, you know? This is actually a viewer requested topic, and I thought it was a really awesome idea. I've already ranked the Disney princesses according to my personal views, but I never really ranked their movies, and I thought that it would just be fun. I am including movies like Frozen and Moana because they're kind of sort of Disney princesses, even though they're not technically Disney princesses, at least not yet. But I thought, since I'm going to be talking about Disney princesses, I think I should be one myself. Oh no, she's breaking out the Mickey ears. You're darn right I am. Feels good. Let's do this. First of all is Pocahontas. Now, Pocahontas, I really don't make any secret that it's my least favorite movie of the Disney Renaissance, and it's also my least favorite princess movie. To me, there's some really good, awesome parts to it. The animation is gorgeous. This movie looks incredible. It's so well animated. The color schemes are just beautiful. And the music, wonderful, gorgeous. You can't go wrong with Stephen Schwartz and Alan Menken. You guys know how much I freaking love Alan Menken. But other than the songs and the animation, the film itself really isn't that strong. I never thought any of the characters were all that compelling, and John Smith freaking sucks. I just never really responded to that movie. I just think it's a little bland, and a lot of things just don't really seem to gel together. It's a nice, pretty movie, and nothing really is terrible about it, but it's just, compared to some of the other movies that I'm going to talk about, it's definitely the worst. Next is Cinderella. Of the first three big Disney princess movies, Cinderella is definitely my least favorite. Mostly because I just think it's just a little on the boring side. Like Pocahontas, this movie is gorgeous to look at. However, I don't think enough time is actually spent on the characters that we should be getting to know. Namely, Cinderella. She's just kinda bleh. She's nice. That's really all we know about her. That's not enough, really, to make a compelling character. They spend so much time on extraneous stuff that they really don't need to, and it makes the film suffer. Next is Brave. I think Brave does kind of get a bad rap. A lot of people don't like Brave, and I think it's because what Brave promised was not what we got. From the trailers, it looked big and epic and like an action adventure in the Scottish countryside, and it looked so awesome, maybe with a little magic here and there. But what we got was a much smaller mother-daughter story, and I can definitely see people's frustration with that. I think what we got was okay. I like the story. I think it's very sweet, and as a person who's very close to their mother, I could definitely appreciate it. The story is just not as strong as it could have been. There's a lot of things that are likable. I like Merida. I like a lot of the characters, and again, the animation is gorgeous. But other than that, the story's a little weak. It's nice, it's not bad. Next we have Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, again, is absolutely beautiful, breathtaking. It's one of the most beautiful looking movies of the Golden Era, in my opinion. It has a very distinct style, and it's just so gorgeous. I think a lot of the problems that happened in Cinderella also happen in Sleeping Beauty. The difference is characters that they do focus on, even though they aren't the lead characters, are so fantastic. Namely, the three fairies. Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather are so funny, so cute. They're just really awesome characters, and I don't even need to mention Maleficent. She is amazing. Other than that, the movie is beautiful and the songs are great, and I find it really enjoyable. Snow White is such a landmark film. I would feel really terrible putting it any lower than it is. This movie is just so heartwarming. And I feel like I do get to know Snow White. She's not the most compelling character, but at least there's sufficient time spent getting to know her. And the dwarfs are all very fun to get to know, as is the evil queen. It's just a really fun movie. I don't think it's perfect, but again, I don't think any movie is perfect. I think as a stepping stone, it is great. Next is The Princess and the Frog. This is the movie that kind of kick-started this most recent era of Disney animation that we're in. I really like it mostly because of Tiana. I feel like she could be a real person. She has motivation, she works hard, she does things for herself, and she has dreams that she wants to accomplish. And the movie as a whole, I think, is very enjoyable. I think some of the plot points can be a little weak. Some of the music is a tad weak, but some of it's also really good. It's a mixed bag, but there's a lot more good in it than there is bad. Next is Mulan. If you guys don't know, Mulan is my personal favorite Disney princess. I think she, as a character, is amazing and such a great role model for young girls and for really anybody. I think the movie is a little bit on the weaker side. I think Mulan as a character so much elevates the movie as a whole. But that said, I don't think it's bad either. I really enjoy Mulan, and it's just a really fun movie that can really serve as a great inspiration to a lot of people. Next is Moana. I've seen all these other movies so many times, probably some of them in the double digits by now. Moana I've only seen once, so considering, I think this is a pretty good place. I tend not to make a full judgment on a movie until I've seen it a few times and let it kind of soak in. I really liked it. Again, the animation, beautiful, gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Moana as a character is so awesome. She has a clear goal and she wants to do it, and I also really like that she doesn't have a love interest. Maui is a friend and it's a platonic relationship. I really like that it's not a romantic relationship. I think it's a little on the safe side though. I feel like I've seen some of the story elements before. Given all that it is, it's a really great inspirational movie, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it when it comes out this month. I'm very excited about that. Next is The Little Mermaid. This is the movie that started the Disney Renaissance, that kick-started Disney's comeback, that just really made Disney what it is. Little Mermaid is a very important movie in the Disney canon, and I don't think you guys really realize this. Come on, it's The Little Mermaid. I freaking love it. I don't think Ariel is the strongest of role models, but the movie is so good. Again, the animation, said it again, it's beautiful. But the music is so much fun. Alan Menken, Howard Ashman came together to make some gorgeous songs, a wonderful score, and really came to define the Disney musical from here on out. I can't fault The Little Mermaid because it's such a good movie, and the music is so good, and Ursula is everything. Next is Tangled. Tangled is a really fun movie, and I think next to Frozen, it really doesn't get talked about that much, but it's a really good movie. I really like it because it seems like a lot of the elements of Tangled just kind of blend together really well. The characters, the animation, the score, the songs, everything just kind of comes together and make a really solid, enjoyable movie. I think both the leads of Rapunzel and Flynn are really likable in very different ways. This movie is just really solid, really good, and I don't think a lot of people talk about it enough. It's freaking awesome! Next is Aladdin. I kind of feel bad putting Aladdin in the list at all because it's technically a Disney princess movie, but Jasmine is like the tertiary lead. She's not even on screen that much. It's really Aladdin's story, and then maybe Genie's, and then maybe Jasmine, but Aladdin's awesome. Come on guys, we all know this. Aladdin's awesome. It's so much fun. It's a great movie. It's just really fun to watch. And the characters are all really great. And Robin Williams, his performance as Genie is one of the best performances of any actor in any animated role. I don't care what anybody says. This is fact, and it is true, and you cannot deny it. Next is Frozen. I know it's the popular thing right now to just hate Frozen because it got so popular, and everyone's like, well, it's not that good. Shut up! Frozen's amazing, okay? It's a really, really good movie. It's gorgeous, obviously, because it's Disney, but the songs are really wonderful. The movie is funny, really clever, and the two main characters of Anna and Elsa are so awesome. And I think the story and those two characters specifically really make for some great role models. It's just one of my favorite Disney movies. I really love it. And my favorite Disney princess movie is Beauty and the Beast. I've talked about Beauty and the Beast a lot. Objectively, I think Beauty and the Beast is the best Disney animated movie. Everything comes together, the story, the characters, the music, the animation, to make a gorgeous, beautiful, meaningful movie. And you guys don't even know how freaking excited I am for the live action Beauty and the Beast coming out in a few weeks. I am so excited. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney princess movie, and I honestly don't think that's ever gonna change. Well, there you guys have it. That was my take on the Disney princess movies. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter and Snapchat. And let me know in the comments what your favorite Disney princess movies are. And I'm allowing you to include Moana and Frozen, even though I know they're not technically Disney princesses. Have a nice day. I will see you next week with another Disney princess video. Bye! Mwah. So the first one we're going to talk about is Best Animated Feature. And the nominees are Pooh Bear and the Two Strings, Moana, My Life as a Zucchini, The Red Turtle, and Zootopia. So Kevin, what do you think is going to win?
My pick to win Best Animated Feature is also my favorite animated feature.